There been some sort of a traumatic event in this child's life or in the child's family.
For Billy's entire life, his mother has been struggling to cope with a tragic loss.
Matthew was my firstborn. He was born in 1982. He's a beautiful child. He was truly an angel. He lived 19 months, and he died. He had an inoperative brain tumor.
Billy's family suffered a very traumatic loss. You know, the bells went off in my head when I heard this, because I looked at Billy and I looked at his mom and I saw that there was some level of both people's needs being met by Billy's problem.
Love you.
I love you too, my sparkling new brand baby boy. You remind me of newborn. Every time you come out of there, honey gets you so looking so nice. They take care of you. This is where I want to come live.
At some point, you were having to bring food to him.
It was very irritating. It was upsetting me. 2 hamburgers, 2 Big Macs, 2 double meat Whoppers.
Even though you saw that he was.
But then I thought, well, if I tell him, no, you can't have that, what if he gets hungry? I don't want him to want for anything.
I think you just said it right there, that you didn't want him to want for anything.
Right.
You didn't want him to ever feel the sadness and the loss that you had felt.
Yes. Go real deep there. I've never cut the cord. I feel that way sometimes. I feel trapped. I feel like it's a vicious cycle of abuse, and I started it. And
Barbara, that's very brave of you to acknowledge that.
Thank you. Well, that's how I feel.
I mean, it
truthful
really,
with you.
Really is very brave of you.
Thank you.
But Billy is not going to survive this way very long.
I know that. I know the surgeries coming up are going to be nightmares, but I've lost a child, and if you can survive that, you can survive anything.
Absolutely. And Barbara, you know what? I don't want to talk to you when you've lost 2. Okay?
Yeah.
We have a chance with Billy that you didn't have with Matthew.
All right. Tell Mommy, what do you sit? Are you hurting?
Yeah, I'm sitting on an uncomfortable commode.
Do you want me to wipe you, or you want them to wipe you with the clean wipes?
No.
When I look at Billy, I do not see a young man who has an addiction to food. I look at a man who has a huge, huge void. A child who tried very hard to be everything that his mother wanted him to be a replacement for his brother.
I didn't know what foods I could eat. We weren't going to stay up. We weren't on a
For
diet.
2 weeks, Billy struggles to lose enough weight to meet Dr. Nauzaden's
You
target.
got a big old titty baby on your hands.
Well, he's okay.
First week was, kind of hellish almost, because, I really wanted like a burger something sometimes. I never really got to the point where I guess I was going to ask my mom to sneak me something in, but I've come close to that feeling.
It's time to get up, darling. You ready to go do your weight?
Finally, after dropping to 54 stone, doctors are prepared to perform Billy's first operation. They plan to cut away a section of Billy's belly, weighing almost 5 stone. A tummy tuck of this scale has never been attempted on a patient his age.
I'm sure the doctor's very good in that, but still I kind of worry. But I guess I can definitely see a light at the end of the tunnel. Might be far away, but it's still the light,
The world's heaviest teenager, Billy Robbins, is about to start a series of operations that could help him reduce his weight from 60 stone to 14 stone. Today is Billy's first procedure. Surgeons plan to remove a large section of his belly.
I still have that deep worry that I might not wake up or something, but I'm pretty excited about going through this, changing my life.
Here we go. Now I'm getting scared. I'm scared to death. Is he gonna die? Is he gonna die? Hey, baby. You okay?
Yes, Mom.
I love you.
I love you too, Mama.
And it's all gonna be good. These are great guys. I've overcompensated after losing Matthew, my first child. When you lose a child, part of you dies. With Matthew, I only got 19 months with him, and so with Billy, each day was special. So I overdid. I just kept loving him to death, I guess, and I didn't know how to stop it, you know.
IV seems to be running well and all that, but it's obviously not working. They've given him like 800 of propofol and he's not sleeping.
I know that what I'm doing for him is wrong. I'm not totally out there, but I still do it.
Dr. Neil Saturday!
I'm like, maybe it's like an addiction, you know. Maybe I'm addicted to my child, and I don't know how to stop.
The normal body marks used to put in the central line, you can't see any of his, you can't feel any of his.
I'm wondering when I'll stop, when I die, or I get crippled, or I get down in my health that I can't do anymore. That's, in my mind, that's when I'll stop.
We are looking for an extra long needle. Dr. Nazarian can't get to the clavicle to start a subclavian triple lumen catheter.
The hard thing about Billy is the standard needle we got for starting that kind of procedure is not long enough for him.
You know, it breaks my heart, but I think for Billy to reach his goals and to survive and be something and do for himself, it may take my death.
The ultimate aim is to surgically shrink the size of Billy's stomach. But at the moment, that is impossible because Billy's belly is preventing access to his internal organs. So for the first operation, surgeons will attempt to cut away the huge overhang of fatty tissue.
All right, let's weigh it. I said 40.
Say 40? I'll say 43. I say 55.
69.
69. 69,
What?
dude! 69.
How much?
69.
After a 2-hour operation, Billy is almost 5 stone lighter. The single piece of flesh weighing 69 pounds is a hospital record.
Billy! Wake up, hon! Surgery's over. Come on now. You did really well, okay? You did really well.
Hey, baby, how you doing? How do you look? Skinny. Who'd you get in a fight with?
I don't know, but they won.
They won. No, honey. No, they didn't. You're laying here, alive.
How do I know, okay?
You're just perfect, just like the day you were born.
With this operation, he has to do a lot of growing up.
I hope so. Mama's getting tired.
He will.
He's got to take care of Mama now.
Well,
You know, Mama's getting older.
just remember, 2 years from now, you'll be 200 pounds.
I know. I can't wait. And boy, are we going to have a celebration.
Yeah.
Oh, with all fat-free stuff.
The operation may have been a success, but Billy is still a long way from being a 14-stone man. Before his next operation can take place, doctors expect him to lose more weight and become fitter. The family psychologist is not convinced everyone is prepared for what this will mean.
I question whether or not his family is really ready for Billy to become skinny and to be independent. What would happen to that family?
You have a short mom. Is that good?
Yes, sir.
I love you.
Mom and Billy are in an extremely enmeshed, unhealthy relationship.
Well, I'm constantly rubbing Billy's feet while he's here. Feel good? Fixing his pillows. I went to the shower today with him and was going to help Babe, but they had it. And I watched television with him. And then I watch him sleep.
Mom is looking to Billy to fulfill her own needs. Now, we wouldn't expect a parent who has this level of pathology to just fix the problem when they are the problem.
Your cell phone's right there if you need, Mama. Okay? All right, I love you.
Bye, Mama.
I wish I could stay all night with him. I know he misses me and gets lonely.
Over the next month, despite her best efforts to help, Billy's mum ends up obstructing his recovery.
Billy is very compliant with the rehab program. He's always willing to do his exercises, and he does better when Mother is not present.